Hello friends, welcome to the 29th episode of Joomla 2.5 Custom Component Development Series. In the previous episode, we have seen how to display the chat history in the administrator section in a table format. In this episode, we will see how to implement the pagination so that admin can move throughout the page. Okay, so let's start the pagination. So we will use the Pagination object. So at first let me create few private variable. So private dollar per page, private dollar limit start, and private dollar pagination. So we will store the pagination. So in the constructor we will initialize this value. So function underscore construct. So whenever we are going to create an instance of the classes, like in this file we are creating an instance, the first is call this constructor, so we are able to set this value. Okay, so we will set the per page. Let's I want to display 5 chat history per page. Okay, dollar limit start, so we will get this value. So j request get int. So if not found, then 0. So for the first time in the first page it will start from the 0 position, that's why. But whenever we will click any link on the pagination like 1, 2 or next previous, Pagination object automatically update this value limit start. Okay, and we will initialize the now we will not initialize, later we will initialize. So this, so now we have to modify this area like get chat history. So at first we need to calculate the total chat history page. So for this reason we will create another function. So get total chats. So let's create function, these are all private function get total. So let's copy and paste few things. So copy the query and paste and calculate the number of rows. So total equal to $db get num rows and return $total. Okay, so get chat history, here we have to modify this query. So we have to mention the limit. Okay, you can keep double quote also, no problem. So limit, now the start value. So what will be the start value? So this is the start value. So the first time it will start from 0 and then it will increase by our pagination movement. So when we will move to the second one, it will start from 6, etc. 5, sorry. And now the next argument will be limit, that means how many records per page. So $this per page. Okay, so we have modified this one. So let's check this one and what happened. So if I refresh this page, so I'm getting an error. Okay, so what is the error? Chat history is not found because we have defined our constructor but we are not calling the parent constructor. So you have to call the parent constructor. So parent construct. So save this and try. So now here we can see only 5 records because we have mentioned the limit. Now if I change this to 15, save and refresh this page. So now we are getting 15 records. Okay, now all the records are not displaying, so we need to display the pagination. So that's where we will use the pagination. Okay, so save, and here we will initialize the pagination object. So let's start. So dollar this pagination equal to new j pagination. Okay, now we have to pass the total. What is the total? So let's calculate the total. So dollar total equal to dollar this get total. So we will get the total. So then the first parameter you have to pass total. In the second parameter you have to pass the limit start value. So, and in the third parameter you have to pass the per page. So per page. Okay, so the pagination object is updated. So now we will display the list, that is pagination object. So if I refresh this page, what will happen? Let's see. We will get some error because we are creating an instance of pagination, but we have not imported the pagination. So we have to import the pagination. So j import Joomla HTML pagination. Okay, save this and let's try. So now we are not getting error. That means works perfectly, but we need to display the pagination links. So where we will display the pagination link? So in the table. So we will create an footer section. So let's create. So tfoot copy paste. Here we will create an table row. Sorry. Now inside this table data we will display the pagination list. Okay, so here we will concatenate and print. So where we will get the link? From the pagination object. So dollar this pagination, and the function to links get page links. So get page links. Okay, so let's save this and refresh this page. Oh, I think I have made some mistakes. So get page links. Pivot dollar this pagination pagination. Let's check get list footer is working or not. List OOTR, save, refresh this page. Yeah, it's working. Sorry. So we can see the pagination. So now if I click on the next, it's not working. So what is happening? We have to define a form. So in the chat history, here we will define an admin form. So form action equal to index.php, method equal to post, and name equal to admin form, and also pass the ID form. So now here, sorry, we have to write echo because we are inside the PHP block. Okay, so now we have to close the form. Here echo form closed. And now if I try, then see, sorry, I have some error. I think echo form action name chat history. Here I forgot the semicolon. Save and refresh this page. Now if I click once again, but it's not working. So the links are not working. So what are the problems? So the problem is, one, we have to modify this form name. It should be capital F. Okay, and we have to include the form validation. So JHTML behavior. So it will load the Joomla form library, because when we are displaying here, when I clicking, the post is submitting using the Joomla object. But if I see the console, like refresh and chat history, so here you can see reference Joomla is not defined. That's why the pagination is not working. So we have to include the behavior dot form validation. Okay, so here we have to specify the URL. So like chat history, so copy this URL and change here, save. Now check form we have defined closed form. Okay, so let's refresh this page. Form behavior is not JHTML supported. Okay, let me search this one, copy. So where we have written that here, yeah, I think the spelling was wrong. So let's refresh this page. So we're getting the 5 record. Now if I click on the starting from 148 to 144, now click on the 2, so the pagination is working perfectly. So if I click on the next, now this time the next and end is disabled because we are in the maximum page, so we can navigate through page to page. So pagination is working. Now the ID column width is very long, so we can decrease the width. And also one problem, how many columns we have? 1 2 3 4 5. So here call span equal to 5, so it will look good. But look at this line edge ends here. Now I am going to refresh. So refresh, so here you can see it's display in the center. So keep in mind that you have to specify the call span. Okay, so now everything is working perfectly. So we have implemented the pagination in the chat history section, and we can also increase any number like here, like let's say I want 10 per page. So save and refresh. So here we are getting the 10 per page. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question, suggestion or feedback, please write your comment below this video. Thank you. Have a good day.